Hi, welcome to day 3 of the Paraphrasing Strategy. I'm very excited that you have made a commitment to learn this strategy, and I'm looking forward to teaching it to you and helping you increase your reading skills. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what paraphrasing means. So paraphrasing means to translate something into your own words. And here's some words I found that kind of go with that. Recast, recapitulate, retell, restate, translate, interpret, and paraphrase. So once again, we're going to be learning the paraphrasing strategy, and paraphrasing means to translate something into your own words. So why are we learning the paraphrasing strategy? The main reason we're learning this is if we put information into our own words, it will make you think about what you've read. So you will be likely to understand and remember it better. And I will be honest, I've always struggled with reading comprehension and remembering what I've read, and so I find this strategy very exciting because it does help you put things into smaller chunks. You're going to be looking at one paragraph and then putting into your brain what you got from that paragraph, and then hopefully it will help you remember it. Also, there's great research that shows that mastering this strategy will help you do better in your classes. So there is research that shows that before learning this strategy, students were passing 48% of their reading comprehension activities in school. And after they mastered it, they were up to an 84% level, which is a B in your classes as far as reading comprehension. This is a really big gain, so that's exciting to see. The research is that large on how it has improved students and how they remember things and how well they do in school. So I talked about it, students moving up to a B, but they actually started with 48%, which would have been an F, so that even makes that gain there even more impressive. But a B would be really, really incredible to be getting in on all your tests and quizzes. All right, so here are the steps that we're going to work on. There are 3 steps to the paraphrasing strategy. There's a paragraph writing strategy also, so hopefully I don't confuse the two. So once again, we're doing the paraphrasing strategy steps. The first step is to read the paragraph. So make sure that you read the paragraph silently. Some people, it helps for them to read things out loud if that's available to you when you're reading. That would be fine also. But sometimes we're in situations where we have to read silently, so be careful of making sure you're considerate of others. And then as you read, be sure to think about what the words mean. So that is step 1, read a paragraph. And then we go to step 2. In step 2, you're going to ask yourself, what were the main idea and details in this paragraph? And main idea means general subject covered in the paragraph, and then details means bits or pieces of the information that are related to the main idea. And I found a little clip art on the internet that went into it also. Here on the right side, the main idea is what the text is mainly about. The supporting details give more information about the main idea. And if you look back, I'll just do a history example here. So let's say you're reading a paragraph and it's about the presidents getting elected, presidents of the United States and how they get elected. That would be definitely a main idea. Whereas a detail about that would be presidents get elected could cover the facts that each party selects a candidate and U.S. citizens vote to elect the candidate. So that's definitely more details. The main idea would be how we elect the president, and then some details would be on how we have like the Republican Democratic Party. We have other parties also, and then how the citizens vote for the president. So hopefully that helps with describing how you find them or what they are, sorry. So when we're looking at finding them, we want to ask ourselves some questions, so questions to ask. What is this paragraph about? So you could, with your paraphrasing, use these examples. This paragraph is about, and you could put electing the U.S. president. What does it tell us about electing the U.S. president? It tells me that we have different parties that each candidate comes from, and that we have that the citizens vote to elect the president. That could be how you answer this part of the step, actually, with our example from before. Another example would be peanuts. So this paragraph is about peanuts. And what does it tell us about peanuts? So think about that. It tells me about different ways to use peanuts. It tells me about different kinds of peanuts. It tells me how peanuts grow. So there's different options that can go into what it tells me. So you're going to want to put this paragraph is about, and then what it's about, and then it tells me, and then what it tells me about. You're also going to want to look in certain places for this information. So one of the things you can do is look in the first sentence of the paragraph, because often the first sentence in each paragraph is an opening sentence and gives us the main idea of the paragraph. And the second thing would be to look for repetitions of the same word or words in the whole paragraph, because that will help you also come up with the main idea and possibly some details. And then as far as those details, you're going to want to look for facts. And I think we're good on that. All right, so then we're at step 3. Step 3 is to put the main ideas and details into your own words. You're going to want to make sure that you use certain steps to this. So your paraphrases should always have the following requirements. 1, they must contain a complete thought with a subject and a verb. 2, they must be totally accurate. So they need to be correct information. 3, they must have new information. So if you talked about the information in the previous paraphrase, it would not need to be in the next one. And then 4, they need to make sense. 5, they must contain useful information, something that's going to help you remember what you read. And then 6, must be in your own words, so you want to make sure that you're using your own words with your paraphrase, not the author's. And then 7, only one general statement per paragraph is allowed. So you don't want these to be too long, is what it's telling us. If you're seeing that you have a long paraphrase, that's a clue that you want to cut that down so that you're getting just a shorter piece of information, because that will help you remember it. So let's review the 3 steps here, and if you look here, they spell out the word RAP, R-A-P, at the beginning of each of the steps. So that's the 3 letters to help you remember the paraphrasing strategy steps. So step 1, read a paragraph. Step 2, ask yourself what were the main idea and details in this paragraph. Step 3, put the main ideas and details into your own words, and that would be by writing it down. So good luck as we explore this more. Tomorrow I'll be modeling actually the strategy, and there will be a few questions for you to answer here about the steps, and then you'll be done with this lesson. Good job. Keep up the good work.